In this video, we're going to look at if statements some more, but we're going to do it in conjunction with doing some calculations and inputting some data. I've got a couple of variables here. They're both real, temperature in Fahrenheit, temperature in Celsius. I've got a write statement that allows me to give a prompt and ask for the temperature in Fahrenheit. A read statement for allowing the user to input that data. Then I'm doing my calculations with temperature. The temperature in Celsius is 5/9 times the temperature in Fahrenheit minus 32. I have to have the parentheses or I'll get the wrong results in the calculation. Then I'm printing those values. If I run this now, and put in a temperature of 32, that should be 0 degrees Celsius, and it is. I've not formatted the output, but that's okay. Well, what I want to do is have it look at that temperature in Celsius and do some different things. So I'm going to have an if statement, and I'm going to say if, and I've got to have my parentheses, my temperature in Celsius is less than or equal to 0, then what I'm going to do is print, baby, it's cold outside. And end if. Then I'm going to have another if statement. Again, the temperature in Celsius is greater than 30. Then I'm going to print hot time, summer in the city. And end my if. And yes, those are lines from songs. And I noticed I forgot my comma here. So let's go ahead and put my comma in, and we'll run it. And if I put in a temperature of 20, that's a negative temperature in Celsius. It's less than 0. So I get, baby, it's cold outside. If I run it and put a temperature of 100, well, that's greater than 30 degrees Celsius, and I get hot time, summer in the city. And if I run it with 50 degrees Fahrenheit, well, that's not in Celsius less than 0 or greater than 30, and I don't get any output. But you can see how the if statements are printing out or doing whatever's inside the if block between the if and the end if when that statement is true. When the statement is false, it just skips that block. Let's add another if. And let's say if the temperature, again in Celsius, is greater than 0, we'll print feels good. And our end if. And although Fortran doesn't care about indentations, I like to keep my code with indentations to make it readable. I know what's indented here as part of that if. When I run it, I have a typo here. And the reason is I forgot to close my parentheses and put then. Actually, I had my close parentheses in the wrong place. And I put a temperature of 50 in. It feels good. This one is false, so it skips the cold outside. This one is false because it's not greater than 30. This one is true, so it says feels good. If I run it with 100 degrees, it's not only feels good, but hot time summer in the city. Well, here, the less than equals 0 is false. This is true, it's greater than 30 degrees, so it prints the hot time summer in the city. But this is also true, so it does feels good. One of the limitations of just having an if statement is, in this case, with only the if statement, we're going to get two outputs. In future videos, we'll look at the if-else statement that will allow us to eliminate that chance of getting two outputs. But for right now, with just the if statement, that gives us a limitation on what we can and can't do. As I said, in future videos, we'll look at adding the else statement and being able to eliminate that extra output. If you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe.